This week we're going to wear all the hats: plumbing, electrical, carpentry, and tiling. We were out of supplies at the beginning of the week, and no supplies, nothing gets done. So we had to make a trip up to Fairbanks, which is 100 miles away, where there's the nearest Home Depot, Lowe's, you know, all the big stores.
Yeah.
The main reason we went to Fairbanks was to get tile for the basement bathroom and the basement bedroom, and some fixtures and just things to finish out our basement. So while we're in Fairbanks, we came across this really beautiful reclaimed wood looking paneling, and it was only $16 a sheet, and I thought it would be perfect for our skate shack project. For those of you following along in that, the skate shack's been on hold until we get engineering to approve all of the diagrams because it's a public building. So we've got a little bit of a wait there, but as soon as we get that stamp, we're going to be on that.
And hopefully turn that skate shack over to little kids.
The other thing we picked up in Fairbanks is hardwood plywood. It's hard to come by in our little community. We can get things like 2x4s and 1x4s, but when you go to Fairbanks, you get hardwood plywood. So we really stocked up on it in Fairbanks. I think you and Grace loaded up like 10 sheets.
Yeah, we loaded up a bunch because we knew we had a bunch of projects coming up that we'd like to get done, so might as well stock up while there was a bundle sitting there.
We'll use the plywood for like laundry room cabinets, shelving, our upper kitchen cabinets, which still aren't done, any storage furniture. You can just never have enough of hardwood plywood. So we need a vanity for our basement bathroom, and I went into the plumbing section to look for a sink so I could build the vanity around the sink, and I came across this vanity that was absolutely perfect for our bathroom. It like matched the styling, it was super cute, and it happened to be $49 instead of like $580.
Well, the funny thing was actually the part that was broke out, the whole side paneling, was the side that goes against our wall, so it was like
a sign, like, buy the vanity. You can't even buy a sink for $49.
No.
Don't be dumb because you're proud and you want to build your own everything.
I walked by it like 3 times, and then she's like, "Hey, look at this," and I'm like, "That's pretty sweet."
I always regret just taking the easy route out and buying something, but this was one of those cases where I was beat. Like, there's no way. I couldn't even buy this sink for $49, much less the hardware, the drawer slides, and you know, the sliding barn door. So it's even white with black hardware, which is matching a lot of the things I'm doing, like our console we just did, like our, you know, our hidden little storage area under the stairs, and a lot more furniture that's coming. Really like that white with the black hardware. So I mean, it was really just calling my name, like, buy this.
We only have 4 carts today. We're doing pretty good.
No, I shouldn't.
They're actually pretty good cupcakes.
I shouldn't. If the doctor tells me I'm eating for 3, then I might indulge in cupcakes, but until then...
Yeah, we haven't ruled out twins yet. So.
Or triplets. Have you seen this? Okay, anyway, so this the other big finds we found in Fairbanks was this tile. It was at Lowe's, and it was $1 a square foot, and it's just beautiful. It was like a total no-brainer. The pattern's really nice, and really excited about it. So we picked up this, and this is going to be the flooring for the basement bathroom and the basement bedroom.
Yeah, we had a little problem with some high spots in the concrete slab here, so I used my diamond cutter to flatten this out. You can see right here what a nice job that did. I checked the whole floor to start with, and if it's really bad, we would float the whole floor with self-leveling compound. Now we've got to have enough to where we get the mortar in here, and that's where you have different sizes of notches. And when I need a deeper bed, I'll use a trowel with larger notches. We haven't had to grind before, but they must have been getting really tired when they got to this point. On-the-job training for my apprentice. So, you can see where it's hanging up right here. And if we're really careful, which notice I'm only taking just a little bit at a time because this stuff is real brittle.
That is a big mess in there. Are we gonna have enough grout?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
That's basically what I have left, but I think I can stretch it out here. I learned a lot of things this week. I learned how to lay down tile the right way and how to grout and how to mortar. Yeah, it's kind of tricky at first, but I got it down. Now I think I got a good hang of it.
Yeah. Well, he's got his dad's house, his uncle's house, his other uncle's house. Then maybe you're free?
No, I want to build myself a house first.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very nice to learn these skills from the older people. The people have more experience with it because they know all the tips and tricks. But yeah, Paul has had a lot of good tips for me, and I learned a lot. Whew. I'm sore too. Working out as well.
So Eric's done a lot of grout. He grouted this whole floor. It's really good, Eric. Oh, it works! We got a working toilet in the basement. Oh, don't you wish your parents were like in the pillow making business?
Exactly.
You gotta center it on that light fixture.
Pretty darn close. You'll probably see that.
I guess that's one benefit of
these prefab vanities. You can just rip them apart when you need to. This is convenient for plumbing.
Well, yeah, that's how you knock out the side for the plumbing right there.
You just rip it out. Normally plumbing comes in the back though. But this house we had to put it in the side right there. Okay, are you gonna be here a while working on this?
No, will not be.
That's what you said an hour ago.
Well, if you guys could quit pressure me into getting stuff done.
No pun intended. Pressure, water. Okay, I'm gonna go in the garage and try to figure out this light fixture, because what happened is this vanity was supposed to be 36 inches wide, but the one that we got the screaming deal on, oh no. Okay, the water works.
What's wrong? Who turned that on?
The ghost. Our house is haunted.
My camera let me turn it on the shower.
We know it works now. So what happened is our vanity is 30 inches, but where it was supposed to go is 36. So the light is centered on a 36-inch vanity. So I can't have like the light fixture like 3 inches off center. It just,
That's like a young man. There.
no. How do you know these things?
Because I'm a man.
Jacob says he's going to be done with the plumbing in like 5 minutes, but you know, we're going to go to the garage and work on the light fixture. Holler if you need me.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't know, about 10 years ago, Jacob told me, he's like, can you not learn anything about electrical? Can that be my thing? Since because I was thinking maybe I was like a little bit too much of a backseat builder or something, I don't know. So I don't really know anything about electrical, but I needed to make this light fixture that basically would allow us to off-center the lights, right? So we got these pipe fixtures. This is a 1-inch floor flange and then a 1-inch street 90. Right now I'm just kind of figuring out what looks good. We pre-stained the boards with the Danish oil. We put 2 coats on so it would be darker. And then we found these guys. This is a socket fixture that we found over there, and I think it was like $3. And it's got a really long cord, so we'll be able to take this all the way back to the original box. And then this will be able to fit in here. And then we'll be able to screw this in here. So, let's put this down. Fish this through. This is actually really DIY friendly. I feel comfortable doing this. And these little tabs go in there so you don't have to worry about gluing or anything. So just drill a hole in the wood in the back, screw this to the wood, and then bring this over to the original light box and some wire nuts, and you got yourself a fixture. What do you think? I think it's gonna work really good. You want to be careful that when you do this, if you have any rough spots on your pipes, that it doesn't hurt your wires at all, because that could be a fire hazard. How cute is that? So truly no electrical experience required to make this cute little light fixture. And actually pretty cheap. I think these were like $4, and then this was maybe, I don't know, maybe another $6 or $7. So probably $30 into this light fixture. It's really, really cheap and inexpensive. And this is something I totally feel confident that most everybody can do. So you can also put a cage around it or something, and I might still do that. So what I've got to do is figure out where to put these. originally going to do is take these 1x2s, go like this and this, and create like a channel for the wires, right? But I actually have another idea. What I was thinking is take my circular saw and cut a channel in between here, and then I'll use a chisel and break it out, and then we can just run the wires down the channel. So I don't know, it might not work, but it also might work. So I'll give it a try. Right, just bust these guys out. And I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy. Okay, so how this is going to work, wires through the holes. Just gonna screw those two down, and then on the back you can see the wires can go down the channel, tuck in there, and then go into the fixture. So we'll have some room. Super easy. I got my light fixture done. I'm going to see how Jacob's doing. How's it going, babe?
Good. How are you doing?
My light fixture's done.
Okay. Well, we can move this vanity in place. I have everything done except for just hook up the 2 water supplies and then attach P-trap. No, I don't want you picking anything.
Should we get Grace?
Watch it breaks me while I put it in. It's fancy.
Alright, so with this fixture, as long as the other fixture is somewhere in this channel, and I actually could have made it over here too, it'll work. It just has to be somewhere in this area. So, and you know, instead of the box having to be here, it can be here because we got that channel where we can run the wires. I'll find the exact placement of it. Looks good. It matches the floor really nicely. Let me get the bulbs. That's the problem. We'll get to this station and I want to move right in. Oh, it's beautiful, but the bulbs are terrible. They're like an orange light. Not the most flattering light to brush your teeth in. To say, hello, beautiful. And the last thing you want to be doing is like brushing your teeth. Hello, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. And you're orange. I am just totally floored at how beautiful that is. You know what the best part about this fixture is I absolutely know nothing about electricity. Nothing. And I made that. Awesome.
About what?
Everything. So, this might be my bathroom. Never mind, I want to be upstairs again. Oh. That just turned out so good. You proud of it?
Just seems a little high.
No.
And little itty bitty tiny bulbs.
No, it's not high. And they need cages is what I need to make them feel bigger. But it's not any smaller than this bulb.
Can you do that again?
They need cages around it. Like this. And then the mirror will go in here. Because do you have your tape on you?
That's...
You always have tape on you. So what we're stuck with is basically 30-inch by 24-inch in here. 30 by 24.
They need cages? Can you show me again?
They need cages.
Like 2 hands.
They need cages. What? Oh my goodness. We did not behave this way before we got married.
Yeah, I did.
No, we didn't. The bathroom is pretty much wrapped up. The spare bedroom flooring's wrapped up. We have to get packed up and get on the road to Grace's hockey tournament. Grace is playing for her very first year in an upper division. It's 12U and she's 10 years old. And she's literally probably the youngest skater on the ice, and the rest of her team is very young too. And we just really didn't know what to expect. When I checked into the hotel, I asked the manager, I said, can I check out early in case our kids don't do very well, because I could see us going home early. And I don't know what happened, but they ended up winning the whole thing. So we had to stay a couple days extra, or a day extra. And good job coaching out there. We do have the cutest coaches too, I just have to say that.
No, our kids did really good. They competed really well. Obviously, we didn't know where we were going to stand going into this tournament, because all the kids on our team are first-year Pee-wees. So it was really good to see them compete and definitely work really hard to come home with a championship down there.
It feels pretty good to have our house pretty much done, really. The basement bathroom's done, the basement bedroom's done. A few little things left, but I really want to switch gears and get our kids' Christmas stuff done.
Is your kitchen done?
Well, no, but so we got some projects that I want to do for the kids. I'm not really sure I'm going to manage that, because we're going to build it and then video it, forbid them to watch the video, and then try to hide it. It's going to be hard to do, keep it a surprise.
Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.